What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Paralefty. I know we've been having a lot of talking videos lately, and I'm sorry if that's not what you're here for. That's kind of where we're going. We have a few things we need to talk about, and the first thing I guess I might as well come out and tell you guys is I'm going to have surgery on April 1st, which is not some sort of April Fool's joke. I'm actually going to have my rotator cuff in my right arm fixed. Now, if you've been following the channel, paralefty means that I'm partially paralyzed on my left side. I have very limited use of my left arm. A very limited use of my left arm, but you know that hasn't stopped us from making our cars faster or building them to start with. Anyway, there's going to be probably more talking videos about what's going on in the automotive world and what our plans are for the future. And that's the video I want to start with today. I made this post, as you can see, is should we get rid of the 2JZ Firebird and work on the Charger only? We reached 164 people. A few people said no. A few people, one person, said yes. But that's because he wants it. Glenn, unfortunately, you're not going to get it, and here's why. Don said, please don't stop. Glenn says, give me the car. Jeff said, focus on the Firebird. Ron wants me to focus on keeping the Charger as a street car, full interior, everything like that, and then work on the Bird strictly as a strip car. Focus on the Firebird. Hell to the no. Most relevant. I think that's all the comments, though. Doug Quayle, Hunter, resounding no. So, I do have to say that I was looking on my wish list. Mostly everything on here is Firebird parts. I don't necessarily say that I'm going to shop at Summit. I have spent a lot of money there. But this is kind of where I search my parts and see what I can get. And then once I have the part numbers, I go online to other dealers or directly from the source, and I kind of price out what my best options are. But everything here, these are for the Charger, and then this would possibly be for the Charger. But to get the Charger to the next goal, our goal of breaking the record, we have to change things substantially. We have to do a new converter, which we've already done once. We'll have to go to a 4,000 hard hit converter, and that's really going to affect the drivability of the car. Do I want to do that to my weekend car? I'm not sure. And that's kind of where I'm at today, because if we do the hard hit stall, we have to do the drive shaft, because the stock drive shaft just isn't going to hold a 4,000 hard hit, 450 horsepower charge. It just, the likelihood is not very high. So we're talking $2,000 plus new fluids, filter, everything for the Charger. So by the end of it, I'm probably going to be into it $2,500 because I'm also not going to be able to install it with my surgery coming up. Now, to get started on the Firebird again, I mean, let's say we take that $2,000 that it would cost us for just the parts with the Charger. How fast could we go on the Firebird, right? We wouldn't even be able to get down the quarter mile, to be completely honest with you. The computer system's $2,500. But how much closer would we be to that from now? We can get the intake, the exhaust, the turbo. We can get the piping. We can get it started routing. We could buy aluminum wire and start learning how to weld. We can get aluminum wire and learn how to spool gun weld aluminum. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to TIG weld. I can't use my arm well enough to dip or move, but there's other ways of doing things. And realistically, I think that moving forward with the Firebird and putting the Charger and possibly breaking the record on hold is the smarter move. We're in an 11.7 right now. We have to run an entire second faster. Entire second. We're talking about 100 horsepower, or we're talking, which the car won't hold. Right now, we made 466, let's say, because that's what the dyno says. We made 466. If we put the race gas tune and we go to sea level, we're looking at 500, little over 500. With the throttle body, if we decided to do that too, proper tuning, and then hitting at 4,000, staying in the power band the entire time, maybe get a second, maybe. And I can show you right now that I've been talking to Jay Green. I wish I could view this. Attachment unavailable. That's just a thumbs up. I wonder why. Right here. It will be a tall task. It will be a tall task just to break 10.8. To break 10.8 in the Firebird, I mean, 400 horsepower, and we're going to break a 10.8. That's literally 400 horsepower, 2,000 pounds, right? Let's go to ET calculator. Wood 2,900, 400, which is low, right? When we calculate that, that's an 11.2. So that's already faster, right? It's not a 10. It's not a 10. But I don't know what the car weighs. And if you've seen any of the other videos, it's completely stripped out. So, what do you guys think? If you made it this far in the video, please leave a comment and let me know what you want me to do. I know a lot of you guys are here for the Charger content, but why not go faster? Right? Why not go faster? Look, $334. Granted, we already kind of have a steering wheel set up in there. We could even use the transmission that's currently on it, the Toyota transmission, and probably still go faster than what we've done so far. We could do literally for $2,000. Let's see. We can get a relay harness. We could get a universal fuse box. We could get a full entire roll cage. We could get subframe connectors and the torque arm relocation. Right? If I just bought those things, I'm pretty sure that's less than $2,000. And then we would go faster than we've ever gone before. You can't see that all the way. Let me resize it. Right? So 285. I mean, it's going to be more than that with tax and everything like that, so it's not that big of a deal. So 285. So for $2,000, we'll say that that's $2,000, even with tax and everything. We'll call it $2,000. We're that much closer. We're that much closer. All the wiring in the car will be done. Be ready for the ECU. Be ready for basically once we had the ECU, turbo, exhaust, intake, and piping. We could have a running and driving 2JZ Firebird. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you really want to see the Firebird go forward, or if you want to see more Charger content, hit that like, and we're going to get working in the garage here shortly. Surgery, I'll probably start to be healed 4 to 6 months, they said. So it'll give us time to buy parts and then do a massive build. So thank you again. Can't appreciate you guys enough. You're the ones that, come and see my content and give me the motivation to continue to do this.